Hi guys, just wanted to take you through an article I wrote a little while ago about how you can use the MACD indicator to help you identify the highs and lows of a trend, and this can help you to spot when the markets have stopped uptrending and they're about to start descending. So let's just get into what I've written here. So basically you can see here I've got a little chart of gold here. I'll link this article in the description below so you can go through it slowly if you like after you've listened to the video. So you can see it started to uptrend here. I tend to use the MACD indicator to identify the highs and lows. So whenever it's the MACD indicator and the signal line have crossed over and it started forming either a green or red histogram bar, as opposed to what was there before. So this one, it's gone from green and then it goes into red. That is where I consider a new high or low has been formed. Some of them can be choppy and quite insignificant, but what I found in my trading is that if I use this very systematically to identify highs and lows, most of the time it's right, and it just steers me away from noise in the markets, and it helps me to avoid pitfalls. So I just marked them out on this article you can see here on my blog. So considering there's a little red section here, I've said that this was a low. Then the next high is here, so you go up, here's a high. Then there's another red here, low. There's actually a tiny little push up and another one here. And then there's another high. It's still making higher highs. So if you think about, the whole point of this is that you want to make sure, if you want a market that's uptrending, you want to make sure that the highs are progressively higher than the previous ones, and the lows are progressively higher. So you can see here, high 1, then I put high 2. It's made another high here. Low 1, low 2. And then what happens here? It's made this high according to the green histogram bars on the MACD indicator. Then it's made a low. The low is actually still higher than the previous one. There's a low here. Let me see. Actually, this is all part of the same low, because you can see the red histogram for the low, it stretches right across here. So that's why I've put that the low is here. The lowest point is the low. So it's made a low which is lower than the previous one now. So danger zone. I would take this as a warning that this uptrend is finished. And then you would avoid, if you're using this to get into a trend, you can avoid the pitfall of this uptrend having finished. And then it's trying to make a new high here. You can see it goes off the page, but this was the end of the trend. So I think this would have been useful for me when I was a completely new trader and I didn't really know much about identifying support and resistance and the highs and lows. I think if you're a trader that wants to trade within channels and there are very clear support and resistance levels that you can identify, I think that's easier for beginners in some ways. But for a beginner to identify whether something's still uptrending when it's in a sort of diagonal shape, I think that can be quite difficult for new people. So I hope you found this helpful. Perhaps if you did, you could give me a thumbs up or share the video and subscribe to the channel. Will help my channel to grow. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye.